What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to show you something really special, and it's nothing other than four chords that you'll be able to use to impress your friends in a very short space of time. And that chord is nothing other than the 6-4-1-5. And today we're going to be demonstrating how you'll be able to use that chord to play All of Me. Yes, you heard me right. You'll play All of Me. At least you'll be able to play 70% of the song for starters. And this is especially for you as a total beginner. So if you're a novice and you find it hard to move your hands all over the keyboard, or you're an older person and you find it hard to change quickly the chords, this tutorial is made specially for you. So you're not going to be making a lot of hand movements, but you'll still be able to play All of Me, and you'll be able to impress your friends and family. So without further wasting any much time, let's get along. So as usual, we're doing our tutorial on the key of C because that's the easiest for beginners. So this is the key of C, and C, that's all the white keys for the C scale. Okay, so when I talk about the 6-4-1-5, we're talking about this is 1 and 2 3 4 5 6, and this is 4. So 1 2 3 4, and this is 1, and this is 5. So 6-4-1-5. And if you remember how the song starts, you remember it starts something like this. And that's what I'm going to be breaking down for you today. So what did I just do there? So this is 6, and that's 6, that's A, 1 octave lower, 1 octave higher. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6. The first chord of that song is 6, and that's A minor. So that's A, C, and E. That's how to play the A minor chord. Okay, the A, the C, and the E. Remember the spaces in between them for a minor. That's A, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4, 1 3 and 4. So that's A minor for the 6. Next we're going to the 4. That's the F, and that's the F, the A, and the C. That's the F major chord. And we're going back to the 1, which is the C major chord. C, E, and G. Okay, so this time it's flipped around. It's 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3. That's the spaces in between them for a major chord. And then finally we're going to a 5, which is the G. That's the G, that's the B, and that's the D. Okay, so it takes a little bit more that we're going to do. So I'm going to simplify all of this now, so stick with me. So the first chord of that song goes like this. Like that, okay? So we're using our left to play single notes, which is the A. Okay? And that's the 6. And we're playing the 6 with our right hand. So instead of us to play the whole 6, which is the A minor, we're removing that middle note. Okay? And we're just playing this 2. A and E. And we're playing the A here. And we're playing it this way. Like that. And the next is the 4. Remember I said that's the F major chord, which is the F, A, and E. F, A, and C. So rather than playing, again, we're playing 2 notes. Remove the middle. We're removing the middle. So it's just left with the F and the C. And we're playing the F here. And we do it the same pattern, rhythm pattern. See that? So what have we learned so far? Now here's the trick. We're going to use inversions because it doesn't actually sound exactly like the song. So what we're going to do, instead of us to play this F major chord, here, that's the root chord. What we're going to do is to play the first inversion, which is to take that F and play it up here. So we're replacing this F and we're playing it up here. Everything else remains the same. So that's the first inversion. And guess what? We're removing the middle. So that's in the middle. So this is what we play. What did we play at first? This. And the next thing is so simple. Rather than us moving all about, we are taking just the pinky and moving it to F. So, see that? Little movement. So, okay. And the next, we're going all the way to the 1. So we've done 6, 4, now we're going to 1. That's 1. And that's 1 up here. Again, we're going to use inversions. Okay, so what's the inversion that we're going to use? So this is the first inversion, C here. Remove that C we played here. And then we're doing another inversion. We'll move that E up here. So second inversion. All right. And we're going to remove that C. See? So we're doing very little movement. So the first thing we did was this. And then we moved our hands to this for the inverted F. And then next we move both fingers one step, that here and that there, for the C inversion. I'm removing all the middle notes. And then finally, we don't have to bother trying to figure out, we just leave that there and remove that and play it here. And that's the 5. Okay? That's the 5 because that's the G. Remember, we're removing all the middle notes, but we're not inverting that one. So this is how it sounds. And it's as simple as that. Remember, all I've done in this video was to use the 6, 4, 1, 5 chord progression and inversions in a very, very simple way. Inversions let me stick to one area rather than moving my fingers and my hands all about the place. If I didn't use inversions, I would have done something like this. Number 1, it doesn't actually sound as nice. Number 2, my fingers and my hands are moving all over the place. But with inversions, I'm sticking to one area and it sounds nicer. And remember, you're just playing single notes with your left hand. So you don't have to strain it and you don't have to worry moving it about. So all you're doing is one note. So these are the sort of things that I teach my students, and most of my students are 100% beginners or older students that have just picked up the piano and are having great difficulty moving their fingers all about the place. Maybe they have arthritis or something, and that's what I teach them. If you want to find out more about what I do, click the link in the description. I've got 10 free video lessons that you can actually use to start as well. Check it out and let me know how you feel. And if you really want to progress to the next stage of this song, drop a comment below and I'll do another video that's going to cover the next stage of the song. 70% is already covered with what I've just shown you already. But if you want to do more, let me know, leave a comment, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.